I was going through Reddit and I saw comments like this. They're having trouble deciding whether they should go to a barber, whether they should go to a stylist. I've been a barber for about 16 years now. It's not as simple as just choosing a barber, choosing a hairstylist anymore. Being able to choose the right barber stylist has become a bit difficult. So today I'm gonna break down the differences between a traditional barber, a hairstylist, and the new and improved barber stylist. Let's get right into it. So we're gonna start off with the traditional barber. Barbershops have been around for centuries. They're the go-tos for clean cuts, short, masculine style haircuts. Barbers specialize in fades, tapers, undercuts, sharp lines, enhancements, and then we can't forget the straight razor. Barbers are excellent at straight razors. You can take this back centuries. The straight razor, undeniable. If you need a shave, if you like a hot towel service, barbers are spectacular. There's nothing like a hot towel with a smooth shave. If you haven't tried it out, you should. It definitely beats you shaving with the cheap razor from Walmart. It's life-changing. Speaking of shaving, barbers are fantastic at beard trimmings. Whether you get the clean lines or you just want to get it shaped up, you want to grow it long, you want a nice beard oils to go after it, barbers are your go-to. Let's move on to the hairstylist. Now, if you're going for something a little more creative, a little more on the longer side of a haircut, strictly scissor cuts, then the hairstylist is where you want to go. If you're looking to add some texture to your hair, if you're looking to try a new color, maybe go for a perm, then hairstylist might be where you want to check out. So the barbers are masters of clipper work, but hairstylists, they're masters with the shears. I've seen some hairstylists do some amazing things with just scissors alone. So they're great at adding textures, adding layers, basically shaping the whole entire haircut with just scissors. It's remarkable. I think that hairstylists that can use the scissors, they offer a unique style of cutting. It's not so perfect, right? With clippers, you get nice, even cuts. They're almost flawless. Sometimes people don't like the clean, flawless fades. They like a more textured, more natural look, almost making it look effortless. Also, if you're looking to get into products, things like shampoos, conditioners, styling products, hairsprays, clays, and hairstylists, especially if they work at a salon, they see tons of products. And so they're better able to recommend you the products for your specific hair type and for your goals that you're trying to achieve. If you want product knowledge, then a hairstylist is probably the best bet to go to. Now we're getting to my favorite of them all. That is the barber stylist. I would say that I'm a barber stylist. Started with shears as a hairstylist, and then I went to the barbershop. Funny story, they actually used to make fun of me in the barbershop because I didn't just do traditional fades. I did hairstylist things in a barbershop, and they're like, why are you doing that? That wasn't something that you did, especially because it took a little longer in time. And so most people were used to 15-minute haircuts and getting them in and out. And I would spend 45 to an hour adding in scissor work, or like I said, adding in some twists. I was only getting $25 for the hour, and they were doing 4 or 5 haircuts. And so they would make fun of me, and they were like, why are you wasting time? And I saw it more of an art, wanting to do a little more than just doing fades. And it's funny because some of those guys that only focused on just fades, they're still just doing fades. And I've been able to combine the styles of fading, scissor work, and things like dreads and braids and things like that. So I would consider myself a barber stylist. So I'm a little biased. Even my website, barberstylist.com. I do think the barber stylist is more versatile because we can handle the same thing a barber can as far as all the fades, all the sharp lines. I do women cuts as well. And when I say women cut, like long layered cuts. Depending on who the barber stylist is, they should be able to provide you more of a variety of services. If you are someone that needs or that likes a clean fade, but they want a more salon style texture cut, then a barber stylist is the best thing for you to go to. So because there are so many styles of barber stylists, you have to do a little bit more research as far as what goals that you're trying to achieve, because we all have different specialties. I know there are some barber stylists that specifically work on fades and color. That's it. They still don't do scissor work. It does take a little more research, but if you find the right specific barber stylist for you, then you'll be happy. I hope to break this down a little bit further as we go along in this series, how to find the correct barber stylist for you, because it's very important, I think. So what is your budget? So when you're trying to find the right stylist, sometimes budget plays a huge factor. Barbers, they're usually on the lower end of price. I've seen some barbers start as low as $20. They could go up to $50, depending on your area, things like that. But they're usually on the lower side. Hairstylists are usually on the higher side. They usually start at about maybe $100, going to, I've seen up to $400 for hairstylists. The barber stylist is the most versatile as far as price-wise because, like I said, it depends on their specialty. For a good barber stylist, you're probably going to see them start around maybe $75. They can go up or down from there. The price for a barber stylist usually depends on what they specialize in. Not all barbers and stylists are the same, so you're going to get different price ranges depending on the services they provide and what they specialize in. So to tie this all in, at the end of the day, it really depends on you. It depends on what your needs are, what your budget is. You have a short, clean cut, barber is probably your best bet. Some people they say, oh, why are barbers charging so much? Or why? Because they're used to barbers charging $20 and now they're up to upward of $100 for barbers. But you have to think about their specialties. If you only need a haircut or if you only need a clipper cut, then you should find a barber that only does clipper cuts. You're going to get a better price point than going to a barber stylist that specializes in other things. Their price is going to be higher. You can't put all barbers and stylists on the same level. We all have different experiences, we all have different backgrounds, we all have different, some of us teach, some of us have been doing this for a very long time. You can't put all barbers on the same level. So if you need a classic clean cut, go find a barber. If you are looking more for a longer style cut, you go maybe 1 or 2 months without a haircut, then a hairstylist is probably your thing because their price is a little higher, but you don't go as often. So you want to fade and you also want a clean cut on top and you want some beard work, and then you may want some color if they offer it. A barber stylist might be the one for you. It is going to take some research, it's going to take some time. If you spend the time finding the right barber or stylist for you, I promise you it will be well worth it. I have some clients that have been with me for the last, 16 years. When it works, you and your barber or stylist align with values, services, even the shop environment. If all those things align, it's almost like a date, right? If the date goes well and everything works out perfectly and you guys are both satisfied, there's no reason why you shouldn't be getting the best results possible. If you normally get clipper cuts and then all of a sudden you go to a hairstylist and you expect them to do a clipper cut, you're setting yourself up for disaster, and then you're gonna say all barbers or stylists or whatever are not good, but you just sat in the wrong chair. The whole point of this video and the whole reason that I'm even saying all this is to get people in the right chair. I wanna go further into this topic and break it down even further, but today I just want to break down the differences between a barber, a hairstylist, and the new and improved barber stylist. Your hair says a lot about you, and so if you get the right barber or hairstylist or barber stylist for you, then your confidence will be better. You'll ultimately feel better. And so the goal is to help you find the barber stylist for you. So if you got any questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.